This just isn't a good week for Rockstar Games. Internal rumors are circulating that the game has been delayed to mid-2026. While the source of the rumor was the usual run-of-the-mill GTA leakers that sent Twitter and the news scene spiraling because, well, it's Grand Theft Auto and that gets clicks. Thankfully, cooler heads prevailed as Jason Schreier, pro-game journalist and industry vet, has confirmed with his sources within the Rockstar dev team that they haven't gotten an internal announcement, so the rumor is mainly false. It would make sense that the dev team would be the first ones to know about an announcement of any kind of delay. Now, that's not saying it's a hard date. The game is going to be massive, like really massive. Like, people are going to call off work that day. We will probably get news articles saying how the economy got affected by all the call-offs. We saw this happen last time with Red Dead 2, but the scale of this game is still pretty big, so if Rockstar needs to delay it for any reason, they'll do it. Take-Two could also swallow them pushing it a few months into 2026, as most game companies' fiscal years end in March of the following year, but the executives, and probably the fans too, would rather have the game come out in fall, just in time for the holiday season, when everyone has a bit of extra cash. But that's not the only news that we got this week either. Martin Ware, the founding member of the band Heaven 17, revealed that he recently rejected an offer from Rockstar for the use of their song Temptation in GTA 6. He cited that they offered each of the three writers of the track $7,500 each to the offer of essentially $22,500 for the use of the whole track, without any further royalties in-game. Martin had every right to turn down Rockstar's offer, and his argument that GTA 5 made around $8 billion so they can shell out a little bit more money is also true. But if you look at this from the overall perspective, 1. He did not have to tweet this out. It just looks bad on him from the industry if you're openly criticizing private contracts. And 2, honestly, this is gonna sound bad, but listen to the point here. It would have been more beneficial if they just took the deal. Now, he had every right to reject the offer. Of course he did. Working for exposure is normally dog shit, as people don't want to pay you for what you're worth. But this isn't a DM from some nobody asshole who's trying to get an artist to make a drawing on Twitter for free for their startup business. This is Rockstar Games, and to be fair, they did offer compensation up front, a price that Martin thought was a little low, sure, but that's the price that Rockstar was willing to pay him. They have an established budget for their music, and they probably scale it depending on the artist. Bigger artists get bigger cuts, smaller, lesser known artists get smaller cuts. It sounds shitty, but that's just the industry. I've never personally heard of Heaven 17 or the song Temptation before either, before this controversy, so that's the point I'm making here. Rockstar putting your song in their game to be potentially listened to by millions of players is far more valuable than the initial payout. Hell, that's how I found a lot of good music. It was because I stumbled upon the song in Grand Theft Auto Radio. If you're still not convinced, take a look at a recent example. Tom Petty's Love is a Long Road from the first trailer. Now, Tom Petty was already a big artist before he passed away in 2017, but when the trailer released, streams for his song blasted up by nearly 37,000%. Did Petty need the extra streams? Will he see the money? Not necessarily. He passed away, but there are brand new Petty fans out there because they heard this song and explored his catalog, and that's more valuable than the initial payment in my opinion. But what do you think of these controversies? I know we're a long way out from release, but it looks like the news won't stop, even though Rockstar hasn't released anything. So we'll be here covering it along the way. Let us know in the comments down below.